Hey y'all, this is AL Think Madame, and no, I'm not naked. This is a sports bra situation. This is workout attire. I could be out in public right now in it and be fine. So I don't want anybody to think anything is happening outside of me trying to get my life together. That's literally all that's happening. So I have moments where I work out. I have moments where good things are happening and I'm trying to do what I need to do to get my life on track. That's all that's happening. So yeah, anyway, please don't be alarmed. Don't report this video or, anything weird because you see this. Like, I'm just like if y'all saw me in real life, y'all be like, girl, y'all, my breasts are trash. They always have been trash even before I got super fat. My breasts are trash. So I'm hoping that nobody reports my videos that I'll be uploading today because I'll be wearing this, my workout attire. So anyway, just wanted to put that disclaimer out there. Now let me get into the video. So I have to explain to y'all my last community post. So if you haven't seen it, stop the video briefly to go look at the pictures that I posted. But anyway, for those of y'all who've seen it, that community post is basically my little stockpile, if you will, of items that I got because people really tried me last year. They really tried me. And see, for me, I didn't realize that all this stuff was going to be to the extreme that it was. So I was just shopping as normal. I went to the store on schedule to go retrieve another pack of toilet paper, which for me, I normally get like a 8 to 12 pack or whatever, and then I re-up every couple of months or whatever because I go through toilet paper really fast. I have why can't I think of the name of what is wrong with me? I don't even know why I can't think of the name of it. But anyway, I have GI issues. Always have since I was a child. Doctor said there was nothing they could do about it. I'm hoping that with me changing back over to alkaline, it will lessen. And definitely when I do get the chance to move, I will be able to purchase a bidet and end up using way less toilet paper anyway because I don't like using up a lot of stuff because it's not great for the planet. I mean, you might not think that I'm into the planet, but I really am. I've always been into it since I was a child. I try to recycle. I try my best to recycle. So yeah, it is what it is. Fun fact. So yeah, y'all. Um, so yeah, last year I didn't think that it was gonna be mad hysteria. I didn't know that the people was gonna set it off like this. My thing is you can't leave the house. I mean, well, most people, they weren't leaving the house. I didn't understand why that meant let me buy up every single piece of toilet paper. Let me buy up everything in life if I'm going to only be around these people who ain't been nowhere. What is the point of you buying up every single thing? That didn't make any sense at all to me. And I was just simply going to re-up like I normally did. I was literally going on schedule to do what I normally do. So I was like, and I have never seen toilet paper not be on shelves. I've lived in Alabama, I've lived in North Carolina, and I've lived in Virginia. I've never in life seen that ever in life. Never seen that before. So I was very confused. I was like, what is going on? I didn't think it was as deep as people made it. But I was like, okay, well, let me go to the store. I got off work because everybody's conversation at work was all on this. So I was like, well, as soon as I get off work, let me roll up in here. And, the timing and all that stuff changed because I'm the type of person, I love Walmart. As far as it's 24 hours, I can go up in here in Walmart and at any time. Well, had to wait until it opened. So went in there. It was to the point where if you didn't get there right when it opened and hope that a truck came, you weren't going to get anything. I kept missing the truck because I wouldn't get there until a certain time. So then I started lucking up whenever the trucks would be late. And if they had something on the trucks that I wanted, I had to hope that they were going to unload it at, not long after that if I was there. Like, there was a time I really stood there and waited for them to check the truck in, unload the truck, and then have associates bring the stuff out because I was like, I don't trust y'all. Like, y'all don't understand. So A part of the stuff that's not listed is 91% strength rubbing alcohol. I really do buy that religiously. I usually buy a big bottle once every 6 months because I use it like just about every day. Like this was like way before COVID. We've always had alcohol in my house while I was growing up. We always had rubbing alcohol, and they just had the lesser percentage. But as I got older, I was like, I don't understand. And like one of my exes, I saw his bottle was red, and ever since I saw that, my ex that's from Pontiac, Michigan, every now and again, whenever y'all seen my recap reviews on Love and Marriage Huntsville, because the brothers are from Pontiac, Michigan, and I have an ex who's from Pontiac, Michigan, but his daddy's from Montgomery, Alabama, like I'm from. So yeah, that's the connection to that. Ever since I saw that particular ex have alcohol that was 91%, I was like, oh. And I was scared, but then I tried it, on myself. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Because, for me, I like edge up my kitchen, little stuff. And then like when I pluck my eyebrows, which my eyebrows are toe down, y'all. I did them. I got to wait for this to grow in. And I be going overboard. But anyway, I do that afterwards. And sometimes when my face is really doing the most, I'll put some on my face and then apply products and do whatever, y'all. Like, I have so many different uses for that I was just like, y'all really tried me, because y'all know there was a shortage to the point where they didn't have no hand sanitizer. So everybody was like, oh my gosh, well, how do you make it from scratch? Well, everybody went and bought up every single thing of rubbing alcohol, no matter what the percentage was. And I'm like, oh no, if I'm gonna make it, it's gonna be 91% or higher. Know what y'all talking about. So yeah, y'all, that is usually filled to the brim. So I was like, what is going on? I was so angry when I walked around the store. Like, initially, there was no rubbing alcohol. There was no toilet paper. And it's crazy because, like I said, I have a schedule. And I'm like, oh, I was going into the store to do this day. So then after everybody was at work talking the way they were talking, I was like, well, dang, I might need to move my schedule up to do other things or whatever. Went in there, everything was gone. I was like, oh my gosh. So then I went the following day, and literally within 24 hours, they put limits on things. And I'm like, y'all put these signs up. There is no toilet paper, but y'all got a limit of 1 or a limit of 2, just depending on what store you went to. I was so exhausted, y'all. I hated it. It was like a scavenger hunt of sorts. I was so infuriated because I'm like, I can't even get my normal stuff. So it was crazy because last year I really was looking for certain things and I couldn't get it. Like, I had to go from store to store trying to get toilet paper and stuff like that. And then like I had to mix and match, toilet paper one time. It was just so bad. I was like, oh no, y'all is doing too much. And then y'all limiting it to, no, I ain't got time. So y'all, that's why. And see, like, my friend told me about the Microban. I had never heard of Microban before. And apparently it's everything. You spray it on these surfaces and people can touch the surfaces and the product still works for 24 hours. Oh Lord, yes Lord, hallelujah for me, because I normally get Clorox spray or Lysol spray. Every now and again, I have gotten the like Walmart brand or off brand, but it's supposed to still do the same thing. But yeah. And then I was like, oh, if it's going to be $6 for this, and then you talking about basically $6 for the Lysol as well? Oh no, I'm going to get the one that's going to last longer. So yeah, I don't have time for the foolishness. And then I just so happened to walk past the wipes. So I initially had 2. And then I actually almost forgot today, and I was about to walk. I was like, oh, some kept telling me I'm forgetting something. I was like, oh, I didn't walk down that part. Because the way they had it set up, you would never even think to go on that side of the aisle. Like, it's an end cap all the way where the dish liquid and all that stuff is. It's like, why would it be there? Like, it's just so stupid, y'all. And they really have like room where they could sit it next to the Clorox and the what is that, the disinfectant sprays and stuff. They really do have like room right now, like big spaces where they could do that. And I'm like, why is it on a random end cap, like literally aisles up? on a side nobody would think of even looking at unless they were walking down that part because they were about to get some dish liquid or some fabric softener or something like that. Like, it makes no sense, the location that it is in this store. So yeah, y'all, and it specifically says it kills COVID and all this other stuff. I'm like, oh, so I have 4 of those. I have 4 of those. I have 8 of the sprays. I have 2 36-pack or whatever they are. I don't know. However many in there of the toilet paper. I got 2 things of that. I already had 3 things of Clorox. 2 are splashless, only because I accidentally kept picking up splashless. But for whatever reason, every time I went in the store, I thought I was picking up that one, the regular one, but I wasn't. But they only had splashless. But then I thought about taking it back. I was like, nope, not even going to do it. I'll just use it in laundry. So the other day, I finally found one that was regular. And it's like a needle in a haystack. If I don't stand there and really pay attention, I will definitely pick up another splashless. And I was excited when splashless first came out. That's why it kind of like irks my nerves. I'm like, dang, I done got so used to splashless that I don't even know what it looked like no more. But anyway, y'all, I have 3, and it takes me a while to get through Clorox, so I'm not really worried about that at all. And I have so many other products that have 99.9999%, killing type of capability, so I'm not really worried. I'm a germaphobe. I just always have been. I am so serious. If y'all were to ask my family, they'd be like, yeah. Like, I didn't care if my parents and siblings had allergies. If they coughed or sneezed, I would walk up to them and spray the air that they just were in. I don't care if they cover them. I'm spraying it. I'm wiping off. As soon as y'all start, oh no. I don't know if it's something that's going to continue. I really start going around the house and wiping all the knobs off. Like the computer, when I was living there, I used to do all of that. Anything I know everybody touched, nope. The sink, everything. I did not have time. I would wash the dishes by hand and put a little bit of Clorox in the water. Y'all not finna get me sick. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, I really could count on my hand before I left home how many times I'd actually been sick in my life. Like, I used to not miss school at all. I used to be very upset when I had to miss school because somebody else got me sick. Like, when I was in preschool, some little boy had my sweater and I got it back from him, and I ended up getting chickenpox from him. And I missed out on my birthday, which is Valentine's Day. So y'all, and I mean, my class had all kinds of stuff planned for me, which I didn't know, but I used to just always be super excited about my birthday. I don't care about it now. I'm just glad to be alive. But I used to love my birthday because I'm like, oh, we have all these goodies, and look at the celebration. I'm not talking about the real definition of Valentine's Day. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about, whatever. So yeah, for me, I just celebrate the fact that I have lived to see another year. Hallelujah, thank you, Lord. But yeah, so I was out for that. Normally, I get perfect attendance. Y'all do not understand. I did not play about missing school. I hated missing school. When they had AEA week, I used to hate that because I understand the teachers would do what they needed to do or whatever, but I missed school. I was a nerd, y'all. I really was a nerd, so y'all excuse me. But back to the story. Yeah, I did not play any of that. My parents to this day will tell you that I do not play that. I do not play it, and they get sick with the quickness. I ain't never had time for that. I don't like being sick. I ain't here for it. When I'm sick, I'm like a completely different person. And like, I hate seeing my father sick. Like, he turns into a child almost. Like, I can't do it, y'all. So anyway, I said all that to say this. Y'all need to go and get you a little stockpile going or whatever you think you might need, because everybody and their mama done been outside and now they about to rev everything up and probably put it into high gear because of everything that's going on now. And then they trying to tell everybody, oh, this other variant is way worse and all that. Do what y'all got to do, because they going to start setting it off again. They already got gas prices creeping back up. Gas prices tried to go down. And I noticed that every time they tell us that something is going on, all of a sudden the gas prices go up. And it's like, why? why are the gas prices going up? See, I pay attention to stuff like this. As I've gotten older, I pay attention to all the foolishness, all that stuff start connecting, and I'm like, it don't make no sense. If we finna all be in the house, why would y'all do this? Like, the stuff they do is summertime. When summertime comes, they jack up the prices. When Christmas comes, 99% of the time they jack the prices up because they know people are going to travel. I'm like, y'all know y'all wrong. Y'all know y'all wrong. I remember when gas was 88 cents a gallon back home when I first started driving. And when it started to go up past $1, I was like, what is wrong with y'all? Like, oh no. But anyway, y'all, I done went off the deep end. My bad. Let me reel it back in. Anyway, y'all might need to go ahead and stock up because people might start setting it off again like they did before. They did the absolute most here. They did the most when that gas situation happened, the absolute most. And they did the absolute most last year when toilet paper and all that stuff was gone. But anyway, that was why I did my community post. Happy hunting. I'm telling y'all, it's going to be a mess.